Google is terrified. The advances in AI today threaten their stranglehold in the economy as one of the biggest companies in the world. Their search engine has made them one of the most powerful companies in the world, but with new, more useful AI search engines like the one Microsoft recently introduced, Google could end up becoming this generation's blockbuster. On this episode of AI Focus, we'll look at the moves Google is making to stop their demise, like building an all-new search engine from scratch. And stay till the end of the video to learn about Dreamix, Google's new video generator that aims to shake up the AI industry. The Korean consumer electronics powerhouse Samsung toyed with the idea of replacing Google with Bing as their default search engine on their device. And this is thanks to Bing adding the most intelligent AI on Earth into its search engine. Insiders say Google is panicked, and for good reason. $3 billion in annual revenue is on the line with that Samsung contract, and another $20 billion is invested in a similar Apple contract up for renewal this year. These artificial intelligence moves are threatening the 25-year dominance Google has had in the search business, and it's their main source of income. So in response, Google is creating an all-new search engine powered by AI and even updating the existing one with AI features, according to the New York Times. First, we'll look at what they have planned for the new search engine. Google for decades has been a white screen with a search bar where you can find restaurants, movie times, and answers to your wildest questions. I remember the first computer I ever touched in school at 4 years old, and the Google symbol is still imprinted on my memory. It's been a staple of so many of our everyday lives, and it's hard to imagine it changing. But it has to change. The new features under the project name Magi are being furiously worked on and tested by a group of designers, engineers, and executives. The new search engine will apparently be more personalized and able to predict user needs. It would learn what users want to know based on what they're searching when they begin using it. It would offer a list of options to buy, information to research, and other information. It would also be more conversational, like talking to a very useful person. There's no clear timetable on when the search engine will be released, but features are being added to the old search engine in the meantime. Let's look at those now, shall we? There are 160 people working full-time on adding new features to the existing search engine right now. The Magi project would still keep running ads around search results. Search queries that could lead to a purchase would feature ads on result pages, as ads are the primary way Google makes money. That's why, if Bing steals everyone's hearts and everyone leaves Google, Google is screwed. The add-ons could answer questions about software coding and write code based on a user's request, and there may be an ad tucked nicely under the code answers according to a document. Last month, Google employees tested these new features and were encouraged to ask follow-up questions to test the search engine's ability to hold a conversation. These tools are planned to be released next month, with more features coming in the fall. Google started work on new AI products 2 weeks after OpenAI demonstrated their chatbot, ChatGPT, in November. Samsung then began considering a split from Google, which Google assumed was because of OpenAI and Microsoft. The contract is still under negotiation right now. But the audacity for Samsung to even consider switching when all of their phones make use of Google's Android software is astounding to me. Google's employees were also shocked when they were asked to help make a pitch to Samsung. But Google isn't new to AI at all. As a matter of fact, you could say they had all the leverage and the talent at one point. Its DeepMind lab in London is one of the pinnacles of AI research and has been at the forefront of many AI projects like self-driving cars and the large language models that power chatbots. They've even used these LLMs to improve their own search results, but they held off on fully adopting AI due to safety concerns. And that's really the key. I believe Google could have been where OpenAI is now, but due to a true concern for safety, their business model is threatened. Now they've been relegated to releasing the thing after the thing, like Bard, its uncooked answer to ChatGPT that left much to be desired. The company plans to release its add-on search engine features gradually from 1 million people to 30 million by the end of the year, exclusively in the US. There are other tools in development like Giphy, which would use AI to generate images in Google image results. By the way, if you're enjoying this content and want to stay updated on all the latest AI news, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. And now, as promised, let's take a look at Google's new video editing tool, Dreamix. Dreamix, according to Google, is a diffusion-based video editor, and although it can't create films from just a prompt, it can take already existing content and alter it using text prompts. How does it work? Will it help creatives or just make the filmmaker obsolete in 5 years? Let's investigate. As you can see here, given a video and a text prompt, Dreamix turns an eating monkey into a dancing bear, and that's pretty cool. And it says the video is edited while staying true to the color, posture, object size, and camera pose. Now, Dreamix can also create video from just a still image and a text prompt as well. Here, you can see the turtle swimming, and a shark has been added to the video, according to the prompt. Given a small number of images, Dreamix can generate new videos with the subject in motion. Look at this example where Dreamix is able to extract the visual features of this toy fireman and then animate it to lift weights. Imagine the new type of animation films that can be created using this. Which leads me to an important point. For once, this seems like an AI development that can truly be a tool to help creatives instead of completely replace them altogether. Think about having to make a pitch to Netflix about your genius show idea and having Dreamix to make your pitch visual. What if an editor needs B-roll or stock footage, but just can't find that right scenario because it doesn't exist? I've been there. Well, Dreamix could allow editors to change existing scenes into what they need. Now check out this explanation of how Dreamix actually edits the video.
Our method, Dreamix, adapts text-to-video models for video editing. To do so, we corrupt the video with severe downscaling and noise addition, and then process it with a video diffusion model, guided by the textual prompt. This process enables the model to reimagine details that align with the text prompt while preserving the attributes of the original video. The most naive solution is to fine-tune the model on the input video. However, this limits the motion change. Instead, we suggest a mixed objective that also includes fine-tuning on the unordered set of frames of the video. Regular video fine-tuning uses unmasked temporal attention. However, to train on the unordered set of frames, we use masked temporal attention that freezes the temporal attention and convolution. This has the benefit of preserving the appearance of the video, while allowing us to edit its motion. By simply duplicating the input frame and transforming it using perspective transformations, we can synthesize a coarse video with some camera motion. Passing it through our Dreamix video editor, we can now edit both appearance and motion using a text prompt.
This, of course, could be used for evil as well, but there are many positive possibilities with this. What do you think about Dreamix and about Google's search engine troubles? I, for one, think it's alarming when a company prioritizes safety and it threatens their whole business model. I think other companies will continue to take note and increasingly begin to throw caution to the wind. Click that video on the screen to watch something you haven't seen. And thanks for visiting AI Focus.